Hello and welcome to this new version of YAG, that's version 0.9.2.1, in which I've got two new features to show you, plus some new content. I have also, of course, fixed a fair amount of bugs, but I'm not going to talk about it here. So the first feature is that we've got a new function in the LUA API. It's called UpdateCS, and it allows you to update your character, the current character sheet from anywhere in your LUA code. So if you're into LUA coding in YAG, just go check the documentation. It has been updated. It's all right now. It's up to date. And you'll get all the details about that new function. It's called UpdateCS. So next we've got some new content. I found a very cheap pack of beautiful animals because not everything has to be a monster. So we've got some new animals here, farm animals. I put a guy for the scale. We've got some more forest or savage animals. Then we've got some small regular animals that I have rescaled because, you know, a regular snail is not very interesting in the context of an RPG. So I have rescaled them, and we've got a giant rat, giant viper, giant salamander, giant frog, giant snail, and a new giant scorpion. And finally we've got three very aggressive looking new worms. Alright, so that's it for the content. I'm going to finish the video with the second new feature, but it's going to take some time. So we're going to need a guy here, so let's copy that one. So you remember that until now the only way to move a pawn is to give it orders manually. Alright, this is the way it works. The new feature is that we have now the possibility to record and replay a pass. So by default, pawns are in pause mode, which means that they listen what you tell them to do. You can go into record mode, and then you can click a few points, and when you go into play mode, the pawn will go through all the points that you have recorded. You can loop around all the points. Okay, and you've got a shuffle or random mode in which the pawn will go through all the points of your path, but randomly, in a random order. Okay, you can at any time give an order to the pawn, and it will override what it's going to do. It will put it back in pause mode, but of course the pass is still there, so you can still use it when you need. Okay, so technically this is all I have to show you, but I'm going to take a few minutes to show you what can be done with that, because it's not exactly a revolution, but it can really give some life to a dungeon, as you can see. So first here I have set up in 2 or 3 minutes a small farm. You can see we've got two children running around, a pig in its enclosure, we've got some birds flying, some chicken, goose. Don't forget that you can always go into first-person mode, so you can see what the life of a goose is in YAG. Okay, so that's very nice if you want to give some ambience to a village or anything when you arrive in. Next, in a more practical way, we've got here a monster and an adventurer, and when the monster comes to the adventurer, normally you would just click toward the adventurer and it will go through all the walls. Of course you can guide it manually, but here there is a more pleasant way to do so. You just go into record mode and you click a few points, and now when your players comes around, you just click the play button and you can see the Gorgon is going to the adventurer, following a nice path. So I think you get the point. It can be used for objects and magical effects. You can see here we have a magic tornado going around that small area. We've got, of course, you've seen the giant dragon patrolling up in the sky. It can be used for guards. We've got here an elephant going in that corridor. We've got here a sort of priest that is following a more complicated path. As you can see, it go through different places, go through stairs, come back, and then go around the chest and the magical statue. And it's all set up in a matter of seconds, a few clicks. Okay. In the same spirit, we've got a gargoyle here guarding its treasure room. And I'm going to end the video by showing you something a bit more spectacular. We're going to create very quickly a swarm of spiders in this large area. So first of all, we're going to give them a queen, spider, well, scorpion queen anyway. Let's make it giant because it has to look cool. Then we're going to choose some spider. Let's take that one. Quickly create a swarm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Control C. 8, 12, 16. Let's double that again. Control C. Up, triple. Let's try that. So now we're going to select all our spiders, going to record mode, and create a nice path for all the spiders around the queen. Rotating a bit again, and finally here. And now we just have to loop, and you can see that we've got a swarm of spiders going around their queen very nicely. And of course you can go into, I'm going to select them, into random mode, and they're going to spread all over the place. And you can see that it took a few seconds to obtain that result. So very nice to give an ambience, to give some mood, to give some spectacular visual. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If it's the case, then see you in the next. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.